This postseason broadcast of high school sports on the ND Sports Channel has been made possible by our many sponsor partners and has been authorized. This postseason broadcast of high school sports on the ND Sports Channel has been made possible by our many sponsor partners and has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. All right, welcome back to the Bismarck Events Center here in Bismarck, North Dakota, home of the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, and they are in the state tournament this year. Quarterfinal round action, game number 2 against the Bishop Ryan Lions in our first quarterfinal game of the day. You heard that here on the North Dakota Sports Channel. It was the St. John Woodchucks defeating the Wyoming-Lidgewood Warbirds by the final score of 62-47. So the Woodchucks will meet the winner of this game here between Shiloh Christian and Minot Bishop Ryan in the semifinals, and the loser will take on Wyoming-Lidgewood tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the consolation semifinals. The consolation semifinal will be here on the ND Sports Channel and also on 103.9 The Truck. And then if Shiloh wins this game, we'll have the Shiloh game in the semifinals tonight or tomorrow night on the ND Sports Channel. If Shiloh loses this game, then we will have their game at 1 o'clock tomorrow against Wyoming-Lidgewood. Not only here on the ND Sports Channel, but also on 103.9 The Truck and 103.9thetruck.com. So just be aware of that. I want to thank everybody listening today and everybody who has yet to tune in, as I know you will here soon, and your starters for Minot Bishop Ryan. A 6'1 senior, number 1, Caden Sheen. A 6'2 junior, number 3, Ben Bull. Ben had a good showing at last year's state tournament for Minot Bishop Ryan when they played against Oak Grove, a game that I happened to cover. And then 6'1 junior, number 5, Mason Hedberg. Let me write that in there so I can read my own handwriting there. A 6'4 senior, number 32, Anthony Vetter. And a 6'5 senior, number 50, Jacob Lazat. For the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, your starting 5 look like this. A 5'9 junior, number 1, Cannon Fagerlin. Let me try that again. A 5'9 junior, number 1, Cannon Fagerlin. A 6'1 junior, number 2, Matthew Reap. A 6'2 senior, number 12, Jonas Mitzel. A 6'1 sophomore, number 32, Jaden Mitzel. And a 6'9 junior, yes, that's right, 6 foot 9 inches, just shy of 7 feet, number 55, Macaulay Young. So once again, it's Fagerlin, Reap, Mitzel, and Young, your starters for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. And for the Bishop Ryan Lions, it's Sheen, Bull, Hedberg, Vetter, and Lazat, your starters for Minot Bishop Ryan. They're going to go through the starting lineups on the floor here. Minot Bishop Ryan, I believe, are going to be in their white jerseys with purple numbers and a purple stripe down the side, while the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks will be in their dark blue with goldish colored numbers and letters outlined in white. We are set up right behind the Shiloh Christian bench, while the Minot Bishop Ryan Lions are on the far end of the court for quarterfinal game number 2 here on the ND Sports Channel. We will not have coverage of the 3rd and 4th games tonight, but we will be back tomorrow for 2 games, and we'll keep you up to date on what those games are as we go through our broadcast here today. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll get you a little bit closer to that opening tip here on the ND Sports Channel right after this. The ND Sports Channel has done over 75 sports broadcasts, and all those games are available to listen to again on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Follow the ND Sports Channel on mixlr.com and be alerted on your mobile device and by email each and every time a game is happening on the ND Sports Channel. Find that game featuring your son or daughter 24 hours a day on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Just go to mixlr.com/ND Sports Channel and then click on the show reel tab on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You can like and follow the ND Sports Channel on Facebook and Twitter too. Facebook.com Facebook.com/ND Sports Channel or on Twitter @ND Sports Channel. Stay up to date on our game schedules and other announcements throughout the year on our social media platform. And a website is coming soon. For more information on the ND Sports Channel or to become one of our great appreciated sponsors, email or call today ndsportschannel@gmail.com or 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, going through the starting lineups on the floor here at the Bismarck Event Center. State Class B tournament between the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks and the Bishop Ryan Lions. And they'll go through the non-starters for each of these teams now, and that gives us an opportunity to kind of look at the team profiles of these two teams here. Shiloh Christian Skyhawks coming into this one with an overall record of 19 wins and 5 losses. Their 5 losses came to Bishop Ryan back on December 16th, 54-50. Overtime loss to the Oak Grove Grovers on January 5th by 2 points, 73-71. They would lose to Stanley 60-51 on January 27th. And then they would drop back-to-back games against Beulah and Newtown on February 6th and February 10th, 83-77 and 47-46, a 1-point loss to Newtown. Following that game against Newtown, they would rattle off a total of 7 wins to get to the quarterfinal round of the state tournament, including a 69-40 win and a 69-61 win over New Salem Almont and Standing Rock in the District 9 basketball tournament. And then a 65-46 win over Washburn in Region 5 quarterfinals. 49-44 win over Turtle Lake Mercer McCluskey in the Region 5 semifinals. And a 77-46 win over Standing Rock Selfridge in the Region 5 championship game. That once again brings them into tonight's matchup against the Bishop Ryan Lions. Out of Minot, North Dakota, Bishop Ryan coming into this one with an overall win-loss record of 23 wins and 2 losses. Their 2 losses of the year came on January 13th, 58-57 to Bottineau, and then a 75-66 loss on January 22nd to Dunseith. After that loss to Dunseith, let's see here, they rattled off, 3, 4, 7, 10, 13 wins. They come into this game, 13 wins, no losses following that loss on January 22nd to Dunseith. Picking up wins over Our Redeemer, Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood, Lewis and Clark, Turtle Lake, Mercer, McCluskey, Des Lacs, Burlington, West Hope, Newburgh, and Rugby to wrap up the regular season. And then Bishop Ryan would knock off South Prairie 69-18, Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood 60-51, and Des Lacs, Burlington 62-58 in the District 12 tournament. They would move on to the Region 6 tourney and defeat TGU in the quarterfinals 73-40. They would defeat Our Redeemer in the semifinals 62-40, and then they would defeat the Rugby Panthers in the Region 6 championship game by the final score of 56-45, and that brings them into this afternoon's quarterfinal game against the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. So once again, Bishop Ryan 23-2, Shiloh Christian 19-5. We're back with the opening tip-off between these two teams. It's the Skyhawks and the Lions coming up next here on the ND Sports Channel after this. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, we are back, and we are getting ready for the opening tip-off between the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks and the Minot Bishop Ryan Lions. Skyhawks out on center court. Bishop Ryan just now breaking the huddle in front of their bench. Bishop Ryan will be going from right to left as I see it, while the Skyhawks will be going from left to right as I see it here. Set up right behind the Shiloh Christian Skyhawk bench here at the Bismarck Event Center. Shiloh Christian in their dark blues with goldish numbers outlined in white. Minot Bishop Ryan in their white with purple outlined in a goldish yellow. Opening tip is up, and it's controlled by Fagerlund of the Skyhawks. Now looking down low, and that number is a little bit hard to see, but it's hook shot's up, no good. And of course, tallest guy on the team, the guy I thought I wouldn't forget, Macaulay Young with that hook shot, and he missed it. Back the other way now, it's Caden Sheen for the Bishop Ryan Lions, and that Sheen will get it to Ben Bowl for the first bucket of the game, and the Lions lead the Skyhawks 2-0. 7:27 to go, first quarter of play. Fagerlund over the timeline, now dribbles up to the near wing, kicks it up top into the hands of Jaden Mitzel. Mitzel will hand it back off to Fagerlund. Fagerlund over to the far wing into the hands of Reap. Reap puts it into the corner. Fadeaway jumper from the mid post about 12 feet out. Up off the back rim, no good. And the Lions pull down the rebound. That'll be Caden Sheen bringing it over the timeline with 7:01 to go here in the first quarter of play. Sheen still with the ball up high. Now he'll give it up into the hands of Anthony Vetter. Vetter, a 6'4 senior for the Lions. Vetter turns around mid-post, won't go, and Macaulay Young will pull down the defensive rebound for the Skyhawks. 6:44 to go here. Lions lead 2-0 over the Skyhawks. On the near wing, that is Jonas Mitzel. There's two Mitzels out there, Jonas and Jaden. We'll try and keep them straight for you. Now driving up top of the key, that's Reap. Reap will get into the hands of Fagerlund over on the far wing. Fagerlund drives into the paint, puts up a little one-handed scoop shot. That one won't go. Rebound pulled down by Mason Hedberg. Back the other way come the Lions, who lead 2-0. Now look inside, that's Jacob Lazat. Lazat, one dribble into the paint, kicks it outside, catch and shoot. Long two, no, it was a three, but he missed it. And Young will pull down the defensive board for the Skyhawks. Over the top of the key, that's Matthew Reap. Reap, a 6'1 junior for Shiloh Christian. Now look outside there to Mitzel. Mitzel drives into the paint. That shot up no good off the back iron, and coming down with the rebound is Caden Sheen. Sheen will get into the hands of Hedberg. Hedberg back up top now. That's Ben Bowl. Bowl will give it back to Sheen. Sheen looking to the near wing, then changes his mind, throws it over to the far wing into the hands of Bowl. Bowl up top, catch and shoot three. Top of the key straight away, off the back rim won't go. And Matthew Reap pulls down the defensive board for the Skyhawks. Fagerlund will have it. Fagerlund, a 5'9 junior for Shiloh Christian. 5:19 to go, first quarter of play. Bishop Ryan has a 2-0 lead over the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. That's Jaden Mitzel, and Mitzel gets the Skyhawks on the board. And we're tied up at 2. First tie of the game. 5 minutes to go here, first quarter of play. Making a move down low, that shot too strong, and Fagerlund pulls down the defensive board for the Skyhawks. 4:53 to go. First quarter of play. Fagerlund will dribble over to the near wing. Now kick it up top of the key. Catch and shoot three is up off the back rim, no good. And Young will pull down the rebound, then a battle for it. Jump ball, and that possession arrow will favor Minot Bishop Ryan. Some media timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. It's 2-2. Lions and Skyhawks here on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss your son's 45-yard touchdown catch or your daughter's center field home run because the radio station was still on a commercial break? The average basketball broadcast is 75 minutes, so you'll never hear 40 minutes of commercials during a basketball game on the ND Sports Channel. We cap our airtime on commercials per sport so we can focus on the game being played and deliver to you every single play that happens on the field, the court, or the ice here on the ND Sports Channel. As a result, our sponsors get the most exposure at a very inexpensive rate, and with multiple sponsorship packages available, you have the option to save even more money. We would love to have you as a member on our team, and roster space is limited, so contact the ND Sports Channel today. Shoot us an email, ndsportschannel@gmail.com, or call us at 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota High School sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel, powered by MixLR.com at MixLR.com/ND Sports Channel. All tied up at 2-2. It's Jaden Mitzel with the bucket for the Skyhawks and Ben Bowl the bucket for the Bishop Ryan Lions. 4:43 to go here, first quarter of play from the Bismarck Event Center here in Bismarck, North Dakota. Bishop Ryan has the ball coming out of the media timeout. Up over the far side, I believe that's Sheen. Vision's partially blocked. Now Sheen will get it back, catch and shoot three. That one's up no good, and the offensive board pulled down by Ben Bull. Bull still with the ball, now dribbles in, free throw line into the paint. 10-footer up no good, and the rebound comes down to the Skyhawks, Jonas Mitzel. Jonas, a 6'2 senior for Shiloh Christian. 4:09 to go here, first period of play, and we're all knotted up at 2 apiece. It's been a low-scoring first quarter here between the Lions and the Skyhawks. Nice passing around the perimeter. That shot's up and in by Trey Brunell. Brunell into the lineup as a 5'11 sophomore for the Skyhawks. 3:47 to go, and Shiloh Christian takes the first lead of the game. Now a whistle as the ball goes out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover, and the Skyhawks will get the ball back with a 4-2 lead. Skyhawks took the lead with 3:47 to go here in the first quarter of play, and as I mentioned a moment ago, it's been low scoring. We'll see if one of these two teams can get the juices flowing. There's a nice look down low to Macaulay Young, and Macaulay Young will put it in off the glass, and the Skyhawks lead is now 4. It's 6-2. 3:25 to go, first quarter of play. Near wing, that is Udekwe. Udekwe, a 5'11 junior. Ben Bull long through. It was a three. It was long enough for the three, and he has 5 points. And the Lions are within 1. It's 6-5. Nice job there by the Lions. Fagerlund will bring it over the timeline, kick it out into the near wing into the hands of Jonas Mitzel. Mitzel looking inside. That ball was tipped up in the air and then intercepted. And back the other way will come Hedberg for the Bishop Ryan Lions. Now Hedberg looks inside there for Vetter. Vetter into the paint, can't go. Udekwe pulls down the rebound. Then there's a whistle. And a battle for that rebound will result in a jump ball, and that favors the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Another media timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. It's 6-5. The Skyhawks lead the Lions here on the ND Sports Channel. Back after this. The ND Sports Channel has done over 75 sports broadcasts, and all those games are available to listen to again on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Follow the ND Sports Channel on mixlr.com and be alerted on your mobile device and by email each and every time a game is happening on the ND Sports Channel. Find that game featuring your son or daughter 24 hours a day on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Just go to mixlr.com/ND Sports Channel and then click on the show reel tab on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You can like and follow the ND Sports Channel on Facebook and Twitter too. Facebook.com/ND Sports Channel or on Twitter @ND Sports Channel. Stay up to date on our game schedules and other announcements throughout the year on our social media platform. And a website is coming soon. For more information on the ND Sports Channel or to become one of our great appreciated sponsors, email or call today ndsportschannel@gmail.com or 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. As we come out of the media timeout on the floor, Skyhawks hold a 6-5 lead over the Minot Bishop Ryan Lions. 2:44 to go, first quarter of play. Skyhawks will have the ball out of the media timeout. It's Fagerlund approaching the timeline, now crosses it with 2:37 to go. Gets it to Young. Young shoots it over to the far wing, now back up top into the hands of Jaden Mitzel. Mitzel looks down low for Young, and then a whistle. Stop the clock with 2:31 to go and 23 on the shot clock. And there's a Bishop Ryan foul on the horizon here. Matthew Reap will check in. That'll give Fagerlund a breather on the bench for the Skyhawks. Jacob Lazat, the 6'5 senior for Bishop Ryan, picking up his first personal. Inbounds pass goes to Young, and he'll put it in off the glass. He has 4 points. The Skyhawks lead is 3. It's 8-5. Udekwe will give it to Ben Bull. Bull up top of the key there. Bull being guarded by Brunell. Brunell, a 5'11 sophomore for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Bull will kick it over to Hedberg. Hedberg looking down low, almost lost the ball out of bounds. Udeki going into the paint, kicks it back out top to Ben Bull. Bull pulls up to the free throw line, jumper up and in. It's 8-7 now. So the Lions pull within 1. Minute 50 to go, first quarter of play, and there's going to be a traveling call there on Matthew Reap, the 6'1 junior for Shiloh Christian. Stops the clock with a minute 47 to go, and Minot Bishop Ryan will get the ball back. Triggering an inbounds pass will be the 6'4 senior Anthony Vetter. Vetter will trigger that one into Caden Sheen, who's the 6'1 senior. Sheen runs into a couple defenders. That's going to be an over and back or a push. It's going to be a push. Pushing foul will go on Trey Brunel, the 5'11 sophomore for Shiloh Christian. Inbounds pass comes in, top of the key, into the hands there of Vetter. Vetter looking inside, that shot up and in. It took a while to drop in, but it was in. Caden Sheen with his first bucket of the game. Matter of fact, Caden Sheen, the first time a player other than Ben Bull scoring for the Lions. And that gives the Lions a 1-point lead, and now Shiloh shot up no good, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Caden Sheen. Sheen up court to Bull. Bull fake left, goes to his right, now makes a spin move into the paint. Kicks it back up top to Mason Hedberg. Hedberg, jumper out the front rim won't go, and then a whistle and a foul, and that ball will go back to the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Skyhawks trail by 1. It's 9-8 with 1:04 to go here. Reap will trigger the inbounds pass to Fagerlin, and Fagerlin will approach and now cross the timeline with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter of play. Up top now, around over the far wing. That's Mitzel driving up, picks up his dribble, now gets it to the other Mitzel. It's Jonas, Jaden to Jonas. Now 3 is up, not misses everything. Right into the hands of Caden Sheen, and back the other way come the Lions. They lead by 1 with 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. That's Hedberg. Hedberg looking inside, nobody home, and he'll kick it back up top there to Sheen. Sheen will dribble over to the right side, far wing, bounce pass into the low block, turnaround hook shot up by Ben Bull, won't go. Offensive board, follow-up shot won't go. Ben Bull with the offensive board, falls to the ground, gets it into the hands of Hedberg, and Hedberg will hand it off there to Vetter, who will drive baseline. That one won't go up, and then the offensive rebound and the follow-up shot up and good by Chris Sowich, if I'm saying that correctly. Sowich, excuse me. 11-8, Skyhawks down 3, 2 seconds to go. Looking inside, over the head and out of bounds of Macaulay Young, the 6'9 junior, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter of play with your score. The Minot Bishop Ryan Lions 11, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 8. We're back with the second quarter after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss your son's 45-yard touchdown catch or your daughter's center field home run because the radio station was still on a commercial break? The average basketball broadcast is 75 minutes, so you'll never hear 40 minutes of commercials during a basketball game on the ND Sports Channel. We cap our airtime on commercials per sport so we can focus on the game being played and deliver to you every single play that happens on the field, the court, or the ice here on the ND Sports Channel. As a result, our sponsors get the most exposure at a very inexpensive rate, and with multiple sponsorship packages available, you have the option to save even more money. We would love to have you as a member on our team, and roster space is limited, so contact the ND Sports Channel today. Shoot us an email, ndsportschannel@gmail.com, or call us at 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota High School Sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel, powered by MixLR.com at MixLR.com/ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back. As we get ready to start the second quarter of play, Skyhawks find themselves down to the Bishop Ryan Lions. 11-8 is our score. Winner of this one will advance to the semifinals to play the St. John Woodchucks, who defeated Wyoming Lidgewood today by the final score of 62-47. I want to welcome everybody listening here on the ND Sports Channel as we get ready to start the second quarter of play. It's 11-8. Minot Bishop Ryan has the ball and the three-point lead. As Ben Bull into the corner, now catch and shoot. 3 up from the far wing by Mason Hedberg, and that kicks off the scoring for the second quarter of play and increases the Lion lead to 6. It's 14-8. Fagerlin over the timeline. Puts it in the hands of Reap over on the far wing. Now back up top to Young. Young now back to, that is Mitzel. Mitzel on the near wing. Pumps it into the corner. That's Fagerlin. He'll circle up top of the key. Now switch direction and go back into the corner. Bounce pass into the low block. Baseline jumper up and in by Mitzel. And check that. Reap. Reap got the bucket. And the Skyhawks are within 4. Caden Sweep has the ball now for the Lions. Slowing things down just a little bit. Vetter now back to Reap. Sheen over on the far wing, gets it to Ben Bull, and he banks one in off the glass from the far wing, and he has 10 points now with that three-pointer. Makes it 17-10, and Minot Bishop Ryan has a 7-point advantage over the Skyhawks. Likes to look at pass inside there to Young. That one won't go. The rebound's pulled down by Mason Hedberg. Hedberg brings it back. Far wing, now dribbles in, free throw line, kicks it outside into the hands of Lazat. Lazat, cross-court pass out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover, and Skyhawks will get the ball back. 6:32 to go here, second quarter of play. And Skyhawks trail the Lions 17-10. Off a couple of three-pointers to kick off the second quarter here, one by Ben Bull and the most recent one, by Mason Hedberg, and then the most recent one by Ben Bull. That's been all the scoring so far. Lions outscoring the Skyhawks 6-2 here in this quarter. That shot off at the back of the rim off the hands of Mitzel. And up court now to Udekwe. Udekwe to the hoop, and he gets it to drop in. That's his first bucket of the game. Chinaze Udekwe, a 5'11 junior for Bishop Ryan. Mitzel up top now that's Jonas to Jaden Mitzel. Now back to Jonas Mitzel, excuse me, and too many J's and M's in those two players' names there. Substitution on the horizon here for the Skyhawks. It'll be Trey Brunell, a 5'11 sophomore, checking in for Shiloh Christian at the next break in action. Stepping up to the free throw line is the 6'1 sophomore Jaden Mitzel for the Skyhawks. It'll be the first trip to the line tonight for the Skyhawks, as neither team had any attempts in the first quarter of play. Free throws up and in. Skyhawks pull within 8 on that free throw. It's 19-11. Jonas Mitzel will get a breather on the bench as Brunell checks in for him, and the second free throw's up and in, and now it's 19-12. Skyhawks are back within 7 with 5:47 to go, second quarter of play. That is going to be Hedberg over on the far wing. He'll kick it up top to Udekwe. Udekwe back over to Hedberg. Far side. Thought about driving to the baseline. And now he'll put up the long two, and he was nearly fouled on that, but no call. And now the defensive rebound pulled down by Matthew Reap. Reap will bring it over the timeline, get it into the hands there of, that is up and in by Jonathan Largo, a 5'9 sophomore for the Skyhawks. And that shot up no good. Now quickly down to the other end. It's a block shot there. Nice job there by Chris Sowich. And down the other end, up and off the glass by Mason Hedberg. And he has a quick 5 points to open up the second quarter of play. 21-15. That is going to be Reap. Reap will pump it into the corner. Now looking inside, and that pass is intercepted. Back the other way. It's a one-on-one, and Hedberg will not get it to go in, but he will draw contact on Fagerlund. And Fagerlund will pick up, I believe that's his first personal. So Hedberg will step up to the free throw line, and he will take those free throws after the timeout on the floor. 21-15, the Lions lead the Skyhawks back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back to the Bismarck Events Center. And correction on that Shiloh Christian three-pointer. It actually went to Trey Brunell, 5'11 sophomore for the Skyhawks. 21-15 as we come out of the timeout on the floor. 4:36 to go, second quarter of play. So reached the 30-minute mark of our broadcast here. Certainly appreciate everybody tuning in for this quarterfinal round matchup between the Lions and the Skyhawks here on the ND Sports Channel. And now the timeout, it'll be Mason Hedberg, the 6'1 junior for Bishop Ryan, at the free throw line. Free throw is up and in. Both teams are perfect from the line so far in this game. 1 for 1 for Bishop Ryan, 2 for 2 for Shiloh Christian. Second free throw here from Hedberg is on its way. It's up, and that misses it. Shiloh Christian will pull down the rebound, and that'll be Young with the defensive board. He'll hand it off to Fogerlin in the backcourt. Fogerlin gets it to Mitzel. Mitzel over on the far wing, up top of the key. That's the other Mitzel. Now back to Mitzel again. Mitzel drives baseline, can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound underneath by Mitzel, and that one's up and in. Jonas Mitzel, his first bucket of the game. And now Udekwe will bring it over the timeline for the Lions. Kick it to Hedberg here on the near wing. Hedberg being guarded by Mitzel. And that's going to be a traveling call. So he made a stutter step there, and that was, I believe that was, yeah, Vetter, 6'4 senior for the Lions. Skyhawks will get the ball back, and they trail right now by 5. It's 22-17. Fogerlin over the timeline, gets into the hands of, that is Brunel. Brunel being guarded by Udekwe. Back over to Fogerlin, far wing, looking inside for Young, and the pass is intercepted. Back the other way, the Lions have a 3-on-2, and now a wide open 3 for Hedberg is up and no good, and Young pulls down the rebound. Hands it off to Brunel in the backcourt, and Brunel will cross the timeline with 3:35 to go here. Second quarter of play. Brunel being guarded by Udekwe. Couple passes later into the corner, driving baseline. That shot will not go, and a clean defensive play there, and back the other way. Hedberg misses the layup. Would have been an easy 2 points for Bishop Ryan, but they cannot convert. And now the Skyhawks have it down at the other end and looking inside. Young with a little half hook turnaround. It's up and in. He has 6 points now. And the Skyhawks are within 3. It's 22-19. Udekwe puts it into the hands of Sheen. Sheen swings it over far wing now to Hedberg. Hedberg looking inside. I believe that is Bowl, and it is. His turnaround off the glass won't go. Young with the defensive board. Young will give it to Fogerlin. Fogerlin goes over the timeline. 2:45 to go. Second quarter of play on the near wing now. That is Brunel. Brunel being guarded by Udekwe. Up top, Jaden Mitzel. Free throw line jumper up and in. 22-21. The Skyhawks are within 1. Each team has had 1 lead in this game. Udekwe will give it to, that's Sheen. Sheen will give it back to Udekwe. Udekwe on the near wing, high on the near side. Couple dribbles. Puts it into the hands of Vetter. Vetter, Hedberg for 3. Wide open, got it. From the near wing, and that makes it 25-21. Increases the Lion lead to 4. Fogerlin over the timeline. Now near wing, that is Mitzel. Jonas Mitzel. Mitzel gets the ball back after passing it away and then nearly lost it, but it's going to be a whistle and a foul on Ben Bowl for the Lions. Substitutions for each team now is Josh Landy will check in for the Skyhawks. And a substitution, I believe, was Alex Burkhardt, number 21 for Bishop Ryan. There's a timeout on the floor. And we'll take it with them. We're back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, as we come out of the timeout on the floor, Skyhawks find themselves down by 4. 25-21, a minute 53 to go here, second quarter of play. Two teams break their huddle. It'll be Skyhawk ball coming out of the timeout. Once again, 1:53 to go. Second quarter of play. Inbounds pass comes to Fagerlin. He'll direct traffic with his left hand. Put the ball on the floor. One dribble passes it into the hands of Mitzel. Mitzel drives in, top of the key. Now over left wing, driving into the paint. Free throw line. Pops it back outside. Hesitating on the three. Now drives in. Kicks it out. Fakes the three. Moves in. High percentage shot. Mid-post near side. Up and in for Jaden Mitzel. It's a 2-point game now. Bull will give it up to Sheen. Sheen over to Burkhardt. Burkhardt looking inside. A whistle will stop the clock with 1:19 to go, and it'll be a Skyhawk foul. Free throws up and in by Ben Bull. Makes it 26-23. Second free throw, missed it. Rebound comes down to Josh Lardy. So Ben Bull, 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Fagerlin kicks it outside there to Jaden Mitzel. Mitzel puts up the shot. That one will bounce off the backside of the rim and come down into the hands of Caden Sheen. Sheen coming back the other direction for the Lions. Gets it up court to Hedberg. Hedberg fakes left, goes right. Top of the key, now picks up his dribble. Looking down mid-post, far side. Making a move in the paint. Shot up, missed everything into the hands of Brunel. Brunel brings it back the other way and now shoots it up court to Mitzel. Mitzel will pull up to the far wing, kick it up top now to Fagerlin. Fagerlin fakes left, dribbles right, kicks it out, catch and shoot three. Brunel missed everything. Ball will go out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. The ball goes back to the Bishop Ryan Lions. (26-23) with 30 seconds to go and a 30-second timeout on the floor. So we'll take one with them as well. Back after this on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. Welcome back as we come out of the timeout on the floor. It's 26-23. Bishop Ryan has the three-point lead and the ball coming out of the timeout. Ben Bull over the timeline, gets it to Hedberg on the near wing. He'll get a screen, but then won't take it. A couple passes later, ends up in the hands of Bull. Bull back up top, now that is Sheen. Sheen will back up in between the circles just in front of the midcourt stripe. Nearly lost his dribble, regains control, comes down to the near wing, spins around, makes a move into the paint. Shot up off the glass, off the left hand. And a timeout, Shiloh Christian. So another timeout on the floor means another timeout here. Back after this on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. And at the buzzer, the three from the corner is up and no good as we come out of the the timeout on the floor. And that officially brings us to halftime with your score. Minot Bishop Ryan 28 and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 23. We'll add up some numbers and come back with your halftime show after this break here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is your online home for high school sports. The ND Sports Channel covers more North Dakota high school sporting events featuring both Class A and Class B schools than any other online or on-air radio station. The ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017 with girls high school volleyball. Now, the ND Sports Channel is also your online home for boys and girls high school basketball, boys high school baseball, girls high school softball, boys and girls high school soccer, boys high school football, and boys and girls high school hockey. This is made possible by our amazing sponsors, and you can be on our team roster here at the ND Sports Channel. To find out how you can be a sponsor partner with the ND Sports Channel, contact us. Email us at the email address ndsportschannel@gmail.com or give us a call, 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Website is coming soon. At the ND Sports Channel, we are always looking for ways to improve our broadcast. Also, don't forget that all of our ND Sports Channel broadcasts can be replayed on the ND Sports Channel show reel. It's ND Sports Online on the ND Sports Channel, powered by MixLR. Download the MixLR mobile app on your phone or mobile device, then follow the ND Sports Channel and be alerted every time a game is on the air. Regular season, postseason, and state championships. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. More of the game is directly ahead. Thanks for listening to North Dakota high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss your son's 45-yard touchdown catch or your daughter's center field home run because the radio station was still on a commercial break? The average basketball broadcast is 75 minutes, so you'll never hear 40 minutes of commercials during a basketball game on the ND Sports Channel. We cap our airtime on commercials per sport so we can focus on the game being played and deliver to you every single play that happens on the field, the court, or the ice here on the ND Sports Channel. As a result, our sponsors get the most exposure at a very inexpensive rate, and with multiple sponsorship packages available, you have the option to save even more money. We would love to have you as a member on our team, and roster space is limited, so contact the ND Sports Channel today. Shoot us an email, ndsportschannel@gmail.com, or call us at 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel, powered by MixLR.com at MixLR.com/ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel has done over 75 sports broadcasts, and all those games are available to listen to again on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Follow the ND Sports Channel on MixLR.com and be alerted on your mobile device and by email each and every time a game is happening on the ND Sports Channel. Find that game featuring your son or daughter 24 hours a day on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Just go to MixLR.com/ND Sports Channel and then click on the show reel tab on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You can like and follow the ND Sports Channel on Facebook and Twitter too. Facebook.com/ND Sports Channel or on Twitter @ND Sports Channel. Stay up to date on our game schedules and other announcements throughout the year on our social media platform. And a website is coming soon. For more information on the ND Sports Channel or to become one of our great appreciated sponsors, email or call today, ndsportschannel@gmail.com or 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports. All right, welcome back. It's halftime here at the Bismarck Event Center. Game number 2 of the quarterfinal round of the State Class B boys basketball tournament between the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks and the Bishop Ryan Lions. Bishop Ryan out of Minot, of course. And well, right now the Lions have a lead over the Skyhawks by 5. It's 28-23. And the last time these two teams met, it was back on December 16th. And Shiloh Christian fell to the Lions by 4, 54-50. That would be their only meeting of the year until tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Used to calling games at night, not in the afternoon. And right now, Bishop Ryan in a good position as they lead by 5, 28-23. Gymnastics on the floor for our halftime entertainment. And time to go over some halftime numbers here. We'll start with the Bishop Ryan Lions. Cade Sheen, 2 of 3 shooting, 4 points, 4 defensive rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Played 14 minutes, 2 seconds in that first half. Ben Bull, 4 of 8 shooting, 2 of 2. Perfect from beyond the three-point arc. 1 or 2 from the free throw line with 11 points, 2 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, 2 assists, 1 block shot, 1 steal. Played for 15 minutes, 57 seconds. Mason Hedberg, 3 of 8 shooting, 2 of 4 from beyond the three-point arc, 1 of 2 free throws, 9 points, 3 defensive rebounds, and 1 steal. Played for 16 minutes. Alex Burkhardt, no points, no stats, but did play for a minute 53. Chinaze Udekwe, 1 of 1 shooting, has 2 points, and played for 6 minutes, 40 seconds. And then Anthony Vetter, 0 of 6 shooting, 0 of 1 from beyond the three-point arc. Has 2 rebounds, 1 on each side of the glass, and has played for 14 minutes and 3 seconds. He did turn the ball over once and has 1 personal foul as well. And then Chris Sowich, 1 of 1 shooting, 2 points, 1 offensive board. Let's see here. 1 rebound that came on the offensive board and played for 4 minutes, 16 seconds. Jacob Lazat played 7 minutes, 9 seconds, 0 of 1 shooting from three-point land and overall. Has 1 defensive board, 1 personal foul, 1 assist, 1 turned the ball over once, 1 steal. Played for 7 minutes and 9 seconds. Team numbers in the first half for the Bishop Ryan Lions: 11 of 28 shooting from the floor, 4 of 8 from beyond the three-point arc, and 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. 28 points overall, 15 rebounds, 11 of those 15 on the defensive glass, and then 4 personal fouls, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 block shot, and 4 steals. For the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, Cannon Fagerlin, 0 of 2 shooting, 0 of 1 from beyond the three-point arc, 1 defensive board, 1 personal foul, 1 assist, turned the ball over once, played for 15 minutes, 8 seconds. Matthew Reap, 1 of 3 shooting, 0 of 1 beyond the three-point arc, 2 points overall, 2 defensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, and 9 minutes, 38 seconds. Michael Kewen, 0 of 1 shooting from beyond the three-point arc, and played for 37 seconds of the game. Trey Brunel, 2 of 3 shooting overall, 1 of 2 from beyond the three-point arc. 5 points overall in the first half. 2 defensive rebounds for 2 total, and 1 turned the ball over once. Played for 8 minutes, 54 seconds in that first half of play. Jonas Mitchell, 1 of 6 shooting, 0 of 1 from beyond the three-point arc. 2 points, 1 offensive rebound, 2 defensive rebounds for 3 total, and 2 assists to go along with 13 minutes, 49 seconds played. Josh Lardy played for 2 minutes and 19 seconds, grabbed 1 defensive rebound and had 1 personal foul. Jaden Mitzel played for 15 minutes, 57 seconds, 3 of 5 shooting overall, 0 of 2 from beyond the three-point arc, and a perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line for a total of 8 points, 1 offensive board, 1 defensive board for 2 rebounds total, turned the ball over 3 times, played for 15 minutes, 57 seconds. Macaulay Young, 3 of 5 shooting, 6 points, 1 offensive board, 6 defensive boards for 7 total. He has 4 points and 3 rebounds away from a double-double. Turned the ball over once, played for 13 minutes and 38 seconds in the first half of play. Team totals for the Skyhawks: 10 of 25 shooting from the floor, 1 of 8 from beyond the three-point arc, perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 23 points, 3 offensive boards, 15 defensive boards for 18 total. That means they out-rebounded the Lions by 3. 3 team fouls, 3 assists, turned the ball over 7 times compared to just 2 for Bishop Ryan. No block shots, no steals, and that wraps up your halftime numbers here from the Bismarck Event Center as we're about 3 minutes away from the start of the third quarter of play as the Bishop Ryan Lions have come out of the locker room now. Still waiting on the Skyhawks to come out. Referees are out. And the Skyhawk mascot is on the Skyhawk bench, but still waiting for the rest of the Skyhawks to come out on the floor, and there they are right now. Shiloh crowd right behind me, the Shiloh bench right in front of me. Minot Bishop Ryan fans across the gym, and their bench is down at the other end there. And that will wrap up your halftime show. Once again, at halftime, Bishop Ryan with a 5-point lead over Shiloh Christian. It's 28-23. Back after this with the third quarter here on the Andy Sports Channel. Did you miss your son's 45-yard touchdown catch or your daughter's center field home run because the radio station was still on a commercial break? The average basketball broadcast is 75 minutes, so you'll never hear 40 minutes of commercials during a basketball game on the ND Sports Channel. We cap our airtime on commercials per sport so we can focus on the game being played and deliver to you every single play that happens on the field, the court, or the ice here on the ND Sports Channel. As a result, our sponsors get the most exposure at a very inexpensive rate, and with multiple sponsorship packages available, you have the option to save even more money. We would love to have you as a member on our team, and roster space is limited, so contact ND Sports Channel today. Shoot us an email, ndsportschannel@gmail.com, or call us at 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota High School sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel, powered by MixLR.com at MixLR.com/ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel has done over 75 sports broadcasts, and all those games are available to listen to again on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Follow the ND Sports Channel on MixLR.com and be alerted on your mobile device and by email each and every time a game is happening on the ND Sports Channel. Find that game featuring your son or daughter 24 hours a day on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Just go to MixLR.com/ND Sports Channel and then click on the show reel tab on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You can like and follow the ND Sports Channel on Facebook and Twitter too. Facebook.com/ND Sports Channel or on Twitter @ND Sports Channel. Stay up to date on our game schedules and other announcements throughout the year on our social media platform. And a website is coming soon. For more information on the ND Sports Channel or to become one of our great appreciated sponsors, email or call today ndsportschannel@gmail.com or 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota High School sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota High School sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back. Bismarck Event Center. It's the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks and the Bishop Ryan Lions. And the Lions have a 5-point lead over the Skyhawks, 28-23. Skyhawks have the ball to open up the third quarter of play. That is going to be Reap. Reap kicks it to Fogelin. Fogelin up top. Fogelin still with the ball. Now bounce pass to Mitzel on the near baseline. He's going to drive into the paint. He's going to go for a little hook shot, and he got fouled. And he's going to get fouled by Anthony Vetter, the 6'4 senior for Bishop Ryan. Now stop the clock with 7:40 to go here in the third quarter of play. And if you're a friend of mine on Facebook and you see the panoramic photo I took during halftime there, I apologize for Macaulay Young, as he looks a little bigger just because of the way the camera moved. And it's actually kind of funny. It's not a derogatory thing at all. He's a lot bigger than he actually is. Let's just put it that way. And so don't get the wrong impression if you see that photo on Facebook. It'll be posted in the near future here, probably at the next commercial break. Shot up is no good. And back the other way come the Bishop Ryan Lions now. 28-25, and a whistle will start the clock with 7:27 down at the other end of the court. Making a move into the lane. It's up and in. Mason Hedberg gets Bishop Ryan on the board. Back all the way, now it's Mitzel. It's Jaden Mitzel up top to the Jonas Mitzel. Still trying to get the two J's figured out. That shot is up and in by Jonas Mitzel. Check that, Matthew Reap. And down at the other end, basket up no good by Bishop Ryan. It's 30-27. Under the near corner, it's Jaden Mitzel. Looking inside, and a little hook shots up and in by Macaulay Young. That makes it a 1-point game. Bishop Ryan 30, Shiloh Christian 29. 6:28 to go here, third quarter of play. Skyhawks trail by 1, move inside the paint up, won't go, but draw contact and a foul, and that'll put Bishop Ryan at the free throw line. Stopping the clock with 6:24 to go here in the third quarter of play. Lions lead the Skyhawks 30-29. These two teams met back on December 16th, and the Lions picked up a 4-point victory in that game, 54-50, as the free throw by Anthony Vetter is up and good. Making it a 2-point game, 31-29. Second free throw on the way, second free throw up and in. Nice job there by the 6'4" senior, Anthony Vetter, for the Lions. And now it's a 3-point game. Shiloh can tie or at least pull within 1 on this possession. Fagerlund will dribble to his right, direct traffic to his left, and then drive into the lane. And will there be a charging foul? I believe there will be. And that is indeed the case. Fagerlund will pick up the personal foul on the charge. Kaden Fagerlund, the 5'9" junior, picks up his second personal. 6:07 and counting, third quarter of play, 32-29, and make it 34-29 off the underhand scoop layup by Caden Sheen. 6'1" senior for Bishop Ryan inside the paint there. Back the other way now, Skyhawks have the ball. It's Reap over on the far wing, looking inside, Young. Young missed the shot. He had a wide open Fagerlund on the near corner, but he must have missed him. Did not shoot the pass out there, and back the other way come the Lions. It's Hedberg looking inside, and that shot won't go, and another foul. And I believe the foul might be on Macaulay Young. No, they're going to charge it to Matthew Reap, who was also in the area of that whistle. Substitutions for the Skyhawks now as Brunel checks in, as well as Josh Lardy. Lardy, a 6'1" sophomore. That'll give Young a breather on the bench for the Skyhawks. 5:38 to go. Free throws up, free throws in by Jacob Lazat. Bishop Ryan only missing 2 free throws in this game so far, both of them back in the second quarter of play. 5:38 to go here, third quarter. 35-29, the Lions' lead has been extended to 6. Fagerlund over to Reap on the far wing. No, check that, that's Brunel, excuse me. Brunel will get it up to Mitzel. Mitzel drives in mid-post far side, shot falls a little short. Udeki brings it back the other way. He swings it up court there to Ben Bowl, and Bowl gets it up and in off the glass. Give the assist to Udekwe. 37-29, now the Skyhawks trail by 8. Fagerlund to Mitzel, to Brunel. Brunel kicks and pulls up free throw line. 2 passes later, Fagerlund for 3, in and out, won't go. And the rebound comes down to Ben Bowl. Bowl quickly down over the timeline and all the way to the hoop and lays it in off the glass. And now a timeout by the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, and no better time than now to pump the brakes on the momentum right now for Minot Bishop Ryan. We'll take a break with them. We're back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a full timeout with them. Be right back here on the ND Sports Channel. 39-29, Bishop Ryan leads Shiloh Christian here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel has done over 75 sports broadcasts, and all those games are available to listen to again on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Follow the ND Sports Channel on mixlr.com and be alerted on your mobile device and by email each and every time a game is happening on the ND Sports Channel. Find that game featuring your son or daughter 24 hours a day on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Just go to mixlr.com/ND Sports Channel and then click on the show reel tab on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You can like and follow the ND Sports Channel on Facebook and Twitter too. Facebook.com ND Sports Channel or on Twitter at ND Sports Channel. Stay up to date on our game schedules and other announcements throughout the year on our social media platform. And a website is coming soon. For more information on the ND Sports Channel or to become one of our great appreciated sponsors, email or call today, ndsportschannel@gmail.com or 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. Welcome back. So we hit the 59-minute mark of our broadcast here. Quarterfinal game number 2 from the state Class B boys basketball tournament here at the Bismarck Event Center. And down the other way, Udeki will get it up and in. Back the other way come the Skyhawks. Fagerlund gives it up to Brunel. Brunel circles up top of the key, gives it back to Fagerlund. The Skyhawks trail by 12, 41-29. It's been all Bishop Ryan here in the third quarter of play. Looking inside, Mitzel has Brunel outside, but Mitzel will take it to the hoop and miss it. And Ben Bull pulls down the rebound. He quickly comes down the other end, and now he'll slow down at the top of the key, make a move in and a whistle before he can pass it to Udekwe. That's going to be a foul on Shiloh Christian. Jaden Mitzel picks up his first, 6'1" sophomore for Shiloh Christian as we reach the 1 hour mark now here on our broadcast. Brings us to the 4:11 mark of the third quarter. Substitution at the next break in action for the Skyhawks, and it won't happen there as missing the shot was Chris Sowich. And now back the other way, Brunel thought about the three, now looking inside for Young, and a whistle and a foul from behind. The foul is going to go on the 6'3" senior Chris Sowich. They'll stop the clock with 3:57 to go, and Fagerlund will get a breather on the bench for the Skyhawks. 3:57, 41-29, third quarter of play. Inbounds pass comes to Macaulay Young. Young will get it to Reed. Reed out to Brunel, catch and shoot three, won't go. And the offensive board is pulled down by Reep. Reep drives baseline and a reverse layup up and in. Nice job there by the 6'1" junior Matthew Reep. Back the other way, quickly come the Lions, and the Lions will try a reverse layup, but that one will be blocked cleanly, and then off the deflection, a battle for the ball will cause a whistle to blow, and that'll stop the clock with 3:34 to go here in the third quarter of play, and a foul on Shiloh Christian. Be team foul number 6 of the second half. Inbounds pass comes to Ben Bull here on the near wing. Bull looks down, low block. Moves into the paint, turnaround jumper up, bounces around a couple times, then drops in for the 6'4" senior Anthony Vetter. Back the other way now, Reep will bring it across the timeline, get it to Brunel here on the near wing. Brunel looking left, now looks right, up top of the key there. That is Jaden Mitzel. Mitzel for three, and he got it. 43-34, and that's a 9-point single-digit deficit for the Skyhawks now. Udekwe will go all the way to the hoop, bounce pass. Now they'll kick it outside. Move in, high post, whistle and a travel. Now give the ball back to the Skyhawks. 2:58 to go, third quarter of play, and there's a media timeout on the floor. So we'll take it with them back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss your son's 45-yard touchdown catch or your daughter's center field home run because the radio station was still on a commercial break? The average basketball broadcast is 75 minutes, so you'll never hear 40 minutes of commercials during a basketball game on the ND Sports Channel. We cap our airtime on commercials per sport so we can focus on the game being played and deliver to you every single play that happens on the field, the court, or the ice here on the ND Sports Channel. As a result, our sponsors get the most exposure at a very inexpensive rate, and with multiple sponsorship packages available, you have the option to save even more money. We would love to have you as a member on our team, and roster space is limited, so contact the ND Sports Channel today. Shoot us an email, ndsportschannel@gmail.com, or call us at 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel, powered by mixlr.com at mixlr.com/ND Sports Channel. Welcome back to the Bismarck Event Center. So we just crossed 4 o'clock here. 2:58 to go, third quarter of play. Bishop Ryan Lions lead the Skyhawks 43-34. It's a 9-point lead. It's been all Bishop Ryan in the first half, and here in the second half, Shiloh Christian has cranked it up a little bit. Nice passing along the perimeter. That's Mitzel. Mitzel will get into the hands of Brunel. Brunel up top to Reep. Reap dribbles over to the near wing, spins around off the screen, now kicks it out. Three-pointers up and off the front rim, won't go. That was out of the hands of Macaulay Young. And now a steal and back the other way, up against the hoop, and one. That was Mitzel. Jonas Mitzel gets the bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play. Free throw is up, and free throw is in by Jonas Mitzel. 43-37, Skyhawks are within 6. Sheed over the timeline for the Lions, still has the ball, hands it off to Bull. Bull will hold it on his right hip, direct traffic with his left hand. Now he puts the ball on the floor and dribbles to his right side. Now he'll pitch it into the hands of Vetter. Vetter back over near wing, up top there it's Lazat. Lazat looking inside, they kick it out, wide open for three. No, off the front iron, won't go. Loose ball rebound comes down to the Lions. That's Bull for three up top. That one won't go, and another loose ball comes down to Bull once again on the offensive rebound. He'll hand it off to Sheen. Sheen puts the ball on the floor, dribbles to the left side, puts it in the hands of Hedberg. Hedberg up top of the key now. Back over to Ben Bull on the near wing. He's looking inside, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. And was it offensive? It was. It'll go back to the Skyhawks. Stops the clock with 1:45 to go, and the Skyhawks trailing by 6. It's 45-37. It's 28-23 at halftime. At one point, Minot Bishop Ryan led by as many as 12. Now Shiloh has cut that lead back down to 6. Looking inside, that's Macaulay Young. He'll make a move to the basket, and man, if he would have hopped up a little bit higher, he could have dunked that ball. But he lays it in off the glass for the easy 2 points, 43-39. Skyhawks are within 4, and a block on the other end by Young. They'll give the ball back to the Skyhawks, and the Skyhawk bench is on their feet now. That's Mitzel. He'll pick the ball up as he almost lost the dribble. Looks inside, high post to Young. Turnaround, shot off the front rim, won't go. And Caden Sheen with the defensive board for the Lions. He'll bring it back the other way with 54 seconds and counting to go here in the third quarter of play. Into the hands of Hedberg over on the far wing. He'll dribble up to the top of the wing, now put it up top to Lazat. Lazat over to Sheen. Sheen drives baseline, 6-foot jumper out the baseline, no good. And Young pulls down another defensive board. 35 seconds to go. It's a 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock. 23 on the shot clock, 29 on the game clock. Mitzel, pass outside, tipped into the hands of Brunel. Now Reap, thought about driving baseline, kicks it back outside, moving into the basket, and that one won't go. An offensive board by Young underneath. Whistle and one, and he got it. Macaulay Young with a nice hustle underneath there on the boards to get the bucket up and in and draw contact, and he'll step up to the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play. He has 8 points here in the third quarter. He had 6 at halftime, and he adds 8 more here in the third with a chance to make it 9 on this free throw. And his team is down by 2, 43-41. Free throws up, and he missed it. Rebound comes down to the Lions, and in the backcourt, that'll be Ben Bull, bringing it up and over the timeline with 6 seconds to go here, third quarter. Bull with the ball, drives in mid-post, circling around, puts the shot up. He gets fouled. They'll stop the clock with 1 second, and he'll step up to the free throw line to shoot 2 as the bucket did not go in. Team foul number 7. So Ben Bull will step up to the line to shoot 2. 1 second to go here, third quarter of play. Lions lead by 2. Lions lead by 3. Ben Bull now 2 of 3 from the free throw line in the game. Second free throw is up, and he missed it. Young pulls down the rebound, and at the buzzer, shot will fall just over the half-court line. That brings us to the end of the third. Bishop Ryan Lions 44, Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 41. Back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss your son's 45-yard touchdown catch or your daughter's center field home run because the radio station was still on a commercial break? The average basketball broadcast is 75 minutes, so you'll never hear 40 minutes of commercials during a basketball game on the ND Sports Channel. We cap our airtime on commercials per sport so we can focus on the game being played and deliver to you every single play that happens on the field, the court, or the ice here on the ND Sports Channel. As a result, our sponsors get the most exposure at a very inexpensive rate, and with multiple sponsorship packages available, you have the option to save even more money. We would love to have you as a member on our team, and roster space is limited, so contact the ND Sports Channel today. Shoot us an email, ndsportschannel@gmail.com, or call us at 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota High School sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel, powered by mixlr.com at mixlr.com/ND Sports Channel. Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter of play. Bishop Ryan Lions lead the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 44-41. And to start the fourth quarter, it'll be Bishop Ryan basketball. That pass will come into Ben Bull. He'll wait for his teammate to get over the timeline. That teammate is Caden Sheen. Sheen will put the ball to the floor, dribble to his left, pivot around, gets it up into the hands of Vetter. Vetter lost the ball. Back the other way come the Skyhawks, and they'll slow it down and bring it over the timeline, allow their team to set up here. That's Matthew Reap. Reap over to Brunel, far wing. Brunel up top now to Reap. Reap thought about the three, now swings it over near wing to Mitzel. That's Jaden Mitzel. Looking down low for Brunel. Comes out to the near corner. Reap for the three, and that hit the front iron, and that one will go out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover, and the ball will go back to Bishop Ryan. 7:24 to go, 44-41. Lions lead by 3. Sheen in the backcourt. Now crosses the timeline, being guarded by Brunel. Get into the hands of Ben Bull. Bull being guarded by Jaden Mitzel. Bull fakes right, goes left, drives into the lane. Little spin move at the high post and lays it in. Seven minutes to go, fourth quarter of play. Skyhawks are down by 5. I believe that's that was Fagerlin, excuse me. He drove in the lane, didn't get the basket to go, but did draw contact and will step up to the free throw line. And he'll shoot 2. 46-41, 6:53 to go here, fourth quarter of play. Skyhawks at the free throw line, trailing by 5. Free throw is up and missed it. First attempt at points from the free throw line for Cannon Fagerlin. He'll miss that one. He'll get one more, though. Try and redeem himself there. Free throw up. Got it. 5-point game turns into a 4-point game. It's 46-42. Back the other way comes Sheen for the Lions. Over the timeline, being pressured by Brunel. Now he'll get it pitched into the hands of Udekwe. Udekwe, we've guarded by Fagerlin. Now over to Bull. Bull back up top. Now back to Udekwe. Drives into the lane, bounce pass outside, nearly lost the ball and did lose it out of bounds, and back to the Skyhawks. It will go. 6:34 to go here, fourth quarter of play. 46-42, Skyhawks trail by 4. On the near wing, that's Reap. Reap up top to Young, over to Fagerlin, now Brunel. Brunel drives down, lays it in off the glass. Nice job as Brunel drove down the far side of the lane and scooped it on with his left hand, or with his right hand, excuse me. Back the other way, down low there, that is Vetter. And that shot is up and in. Back to a 4-point game, 48-44. Remember, last time these two teams met, Shiloh lost by 4. It was back on December 16th. Right now they trail by 4 with 5:48 to go. Reap up top. Now he'll pull up for 3. That one will not go. Loose ball rebound comes back to the Skyhawks. And now a whistle. As the bench stood up, and I didn't quite see what happened there. But it's going to be a foul on Bishop Ryan. Mason Hedberg, 6'1" junior for Bishop Ryan, picks up his first. That'll put Fagerlin at the free throw line where he's 1 of 2 so far in this game. 48-44, 5:38 to go. Free throw is up and in. He'll get one more. Made the first one, we'll get a second one. And now it's a 3-point game, 48-45. This could get interesting, folks. Don't go anywhere. Winner of this one plays St. John's in the semifinals. And after missing his first free throw, he's now gone 3 for 3. 48-46, it's a 2-point game. Udekwe has it for the Lions. Hands it off to Bull, high on the far side. Bull will put the ball to the floor. Dribble to the near side wing, now top of the key, that's Hedberg. Hedberg drives in, free throw line, getting pressure from the Skyhawk defense. Hands it off to Bull. Bull near the top of the key. Dribbles to his left, picks up his dribble. Near side now, Hedberg driving into the lane. Shot up and in. Nice job there by Mason Hedberg. 50-46, 5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter of play. On the near wing, it's Reap. Reap looking inside. Young puts up the shot, won't go. And the rebound comes down to Udekwe. Udekwe is going to go all the way to the hoop. He won't get the basket to go in, but he will draw contact and step up to the free throw line. And he will shoot. He will shoot free throws after the timeout on the floor. It's a media timeout, so we'll break for the media timeout as well. Back after this here, it's 50-46. 4:50 to go, fourth quarter of play. Lions lead the Skyhawks by 4. Back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel has done over 75 sports broadcasts, and all those games are available to listen to again on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Follow the ND Sports Channel on mixlr.com and be alerted on your mobile device and by email each and every time a game is happening on the ND Sports Channel. Find that game featuring your son or daughter 24 hours a day on the ND Sports Channel show reel. Just go to mixlr.com/ND Sports Channel and then click on the show reel tab on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You can like and follow the ND Sports Channel on Facebook and Twitter too. Facebook.com/ND Sports Channel or on Twitter @ND Sports Channel. Stay up to date on our game schedules and other announcements throughout the year on our social media platform. And a website is coming soon. For more information on the ND Sports Channel or to become one of our great appreciated sponsors, email or call today ndsportschannel@gmail.com or 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back. So we come out of the timeout on the floor. It's 50-46. Bishop Ryan has the 4-point lead, and Chinaze Udekwe at the free throw line for the Bishop Ryans. Udekwe, a 5'11" junior for Bishop Ryan. This will be his first free throw attempt of the game, and he missed it off the front of the rim. 50-46. First free throw was a miss by Udekwe. Second one is up, and it's in. Nothing but net that time around for Udekwe, and he's 1 of 2 in the game. And it's a 5-point game now for the Lions. Full court pressure and a steal in the backcourt. Poked away, ends up in the hands of Bull. Bull will give it up to Hedberg. Hedberg for 3, won't go. Young pulls down the defensive board for the Skyhawks. He'll give it up to Reap in the backcourt, and Reap bounce pass handoff there to Fagerlin. Fagerlin back to Reap, high on the near side. One dribble, gets it to Young. Young over to Fagerlin on the far wing. Back up top, Brunel for 3, and he banked it in. That was a couple feet behind the arc. That was about a 23-footer there for Trey Brunel. And the Skyhawks are within 2, 51-49. That's Hedberg down in the far corner. Gives it to Bull now up on the near wing, and he'll take a 3 of his own. That one will not bank in, and the rebound comes down to Young for the Skyhawks. Young gives it up to Heap. Heap crosses the timeline. 3:50 to go. It's a 2-point game. It's Mitzel now high on the near side. Gives it to Brunel up top. Brunel will give it over to Reap. Reap circles around back up top of the key. Now circles to the near side. Pitches it into the hands there of Mitzel. Mitzel to Young. Young back up top to Brunel. Brunel swings it over far wing. That's Fagerlin. 5 on the shot clock. Fagerlin, baseline jumper won't go. Offensive rebound up and in by Jaden Mitzel. And the Skyhawk crowd behind me goes crazy. And we are tied at 51 with 3:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. 3:11 to go, 51-51. Foul's going to be on the Skyhawks as the pass went inside there to Anthony Vetter. He would get fouled, and Vetter will step up to the free throw line. Vetter's free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Vetter was perfect until that miss there from the free throw line in the game. Still tied at 51. And he missed the second free throw as well. We remain tied, and the Skyhawks have the rebound. Back the other way, 3:03 to go, fourth quarter of play. Tied up at 51. Look inside for Young. He got it, he's fouled. He'll step up to the free throw line to try and give his team the lead. Right now, 2:58 remains here in the fourth quarter of play. And a timeout on the floor, Bishop Ryan. Back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, we're all tied up at 51. 2:58 to go here, fourth quarter of play. Skyhawks at 1 point trail by 12, but they battled their way back, and now we're all tied up at 51, and coming out of the timeout, it'll be Macaulay Young, the 6'9 junior for Shiloh Christian, stepping up to the free throw line before the timeout. He was fouled in the act of shooting down low, so he'll get 2 shots. First free throw is up, and he missed it off the front iron. Young 0 for 2. Here's the third attempt. That one he'll miss as well. Bounced out to the left side. Baseball pass up to the half-court stripe to Ben Bull. Bull will bring it over the timeline. High on the near side now, directing traffic with his left hand. Pitches it left side into the hands of Anthony Vetter. Vetter back over near side now to Lazat. Lazat, look left, pivots around on his left foot to the right. 2 passes later, ends up in the hands of Bull on the near wing. Fakes right, goes left. Top of the key. Bull still with the ball. Puts it into the hands of Sheen. Sheen behind the back dribble. Nearly lost it. Finds his way into the paint and can't get that one to go. Offensive board underneath there by Lazat. Lazat, follow-up shot up and in. And the Bishop Ryan Lions take the lead with 2:19 to go in the fourth. 53-51. Skyhawks have the ball up top. It's Brunel. Brunel near side to Fagerlin. Now back up top. That's Reap. Reap over to Brunel on the far wing. Ball above his head. Look left. One dribble. Now top of the key. Mitchell. Mitchell drives in. Free throw line. Back out far wing to Brunel. Brunel circles up top of the key. Now back up in between the circles there. Now back over to Brunel. 7 on the shot clock. Brunel, long 3. Misses everything. And the rebound comes down into the hands of Mason Hedberg for the Bishop Ryan Lions. 53-51, 97 seconds to go. Fourth quarter of play. Skyhawks trail by 2. Looking inside, bounce pass underneath, reverse layup up and in. It's Lazat with back-to-back buckets, and it's back to a 4-point game. 55-51, Fagerlin over the timeline, and a timeout, Shiloh Christian. 1:21 to go, fourth quarter of play. 55-51, Bishop Ryan leads the Skyhawks. Back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. Coming out of the timeout, Skyhawk ball, and they trail by 4. 55-51, minute 17 to go. Fourth quarter of play. Fogland kicks it out. Brunel drives in. High post, fadeaway jumper up and in. From the far side, free throw line extended far side. Brunel puts up the long 2, and it's a 2-point game. 1 minute to go, 55-53. Sheen over to Hedberg. Hedberg looking inside, making a move. It's Vetter. Vetter, fadeaway up and in from inside the paint. Back the other way, Fagerlund over to Brunel, far wing. 41 seconds to go, fakes the 3. Puts it in the hands of Reap. Reap over to Brunel. Brunel looking inside. That's Young. Young on the low post. Outside, up top. Brunel, catch and shoot 3. Up. Bounces up and in, and that one is going to be a rebound for Bishop Ryan. Passed up court into the hands of Sheen, and there's going to be a foul, and the foul is either going to be on Brunel or Jaden Mitzel, one of the two. We'll find out for sure after this timeout, or did the timeout come before the foul? We'll take a timeout. Get you the details when we get back here on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, it's Bishop Ryan ball with 21 seconds to go. Lions lead by 4, 57-53. Remember, back in December, the Lions won by 4. And now they lead by 4 with only seconds remaining. A foul on Matthew Reap. That's his 4th. Team foul number 10, so double bonus now for the Bishop Ryan Lions for the remaining 17.9 seconds of this game. It'll be Caden Sheen, the 6'1 senior, stepping up to the free throw line for the Lions. Free throw up. He made it. 58-53 off the free throw by Sheen. And that was a big free throw there, as it's now, well, it's still a 2-possession game. 58-53, it's a 5-point lead. Caden Sheen can make it a little bit more of a difficult 2-possession game if he can connect on this free throw, and he does just that. Timeout Shiloh following the free throw. 59-53. Shiloh needs 2 3-pointers in 17.9 seconds to tie this thing up. Can they do it? We'll find out back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. Welcome back. 17 seconds to go. Shiloh has the ball down 6, 59-53. Reap over the timeline, puts in the hands of Mitzel. Mitzel, Fagerlund, near wing, top of the key, Brunel. 8 seconds to go. Brunel, long 3 off the left side of the rim, no good. Loose ball rebound comes down to Hedberg. And Hedberg will be fouled, and that will end the game on a delayed status. 2.3 seconds to go. Bishop Ryan's going to advance to the semifinals to take on the St. John Woodchucks. Shiloh Christian will fall to the semifinal constellation to take on the Wyndmere Lidgewood Warbirds tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Shiloh Christian Wyndmere Lidgewood Warbird game will be on 103.9 The Truck as well as the ND Sports Channel. The free throw by Hedberg is up and in, so the way you're listening right now, you can listen to the game tomorrow as well at the exact same web link. We'll have that game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Pre-game starting at approximately 12:50 here. Second free throw up and no good. He missed the second one. And that buzzer beater falls to the right side of the window, and that's going to end the game. The Bishop Ryan Lions defeat the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks by 7. 60-53 your final score. We'll add up some numbers, and when we come back, we'll have your post-game show right here on the ND Sports Channel. Don't go anywhere. The ND Sports Channel is your online home for high school sports. The ND Sports Channel covers more North Dakota high school sporting events featuring both Class A and Class B schools than any other online or on-air radio station. The ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017 with girls high school volleyball. Now, the ND Sports Channel is also your online home for boys and girls high school basketball, boys high school baseball, girls high school softball, boys and girls high school soccer, boys high school football, and boys and girls high school hockey. This is made possible by our amazing sponsors, and you can be on our team roster here at the ND Sports Channel. To find out how you can be a sponsor partner with the ND Sports Channel, contact us. Email us at the email address ndsportschannel@gmail.com or give us a call, 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Website is coming soon. At the ND Sports Channel, we are always looking for ways to improve our broadcast. Also, don't forget that all of our ND Sports Channel broadcasts can be replayed on the ND Sports Channel show reel. It's ND Sports Online on the ND Sports Channel, powered by MixLR. Download the MixLR mobile app on your phone or mobile device, then follow the ND Sports Channel and be alerted every time a game is on the air. Regular season, postseason, and state championships. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. More the game is directly ahead. Thanks for listening to North Dakota high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back. Post-game show here is the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks fall to the Bishop Ryan Lions by the final score of 60-53. I was looking at the last time these two teams played. Bishop Ryan outscored them 10-7 in that game back in December in the first quarter. They'd outscored them 11-8 in the first quarter of today's game. Bishop Ryan outscored Shiloh Christian 16-15 in the second quarter back in the game in December, and they outscored them today 17-15. Shiloh Christian would drop the third quarter 15-10, but they would outscore Bishop Ryan tonight in the third quarter by 2, 18-16. And then the Lions outscore the Skyhawks 16-12 in the fourth quarter of play to bring us to our final score of 60-53. 2 lead changes and 2 ties. The largest lead of the game was 12 points. As I mentioned a couple times there early in the fourth quarter, it was 41-29. Late in the third quarter of play is when, and early fourth quarter is when Bishop Ryan had that 12-point lead. Individual numbers for the Bishop Ryan Lions. Caden Sheen, 3 of 8 shooting, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 5 of them on the defensive glass, 2 assists, 1 steal. Played 30 minutes, 2 seconds. Ben Bull, 7 of 14 shooting, 2 of 4 from beyond the three-point arc and 2 of 4 from the free throw line with 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 of the 6 on the offensive glass, 3 personal fouls, 2 assists, a block shot, 1 steal, played 31 minutes, 54 seconds. Mason Hedberg, 5 of 11 shooting, 2 of 5 from beyond the three-point arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 of the 7 off the defensive glass, and 1 personal foul, 1 assist, turned the ball over once, had 2 steals, and played for 32 minutes. Chinaze Udekwe, 2 of 2 shooting, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 points, and 1 defensive rebound, and had turned the ball over once and had 1 steal, played for 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Anthony Vetter, 3 of 11 shooting, 0 of 2 from beyond the three-point arc, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 points overall with 3 rebounds, 2 of the 3 on the defensive glass, 2 personal fouls, 1 assist, turned the ball over twice, and played 28 minutes, 19 seconds. And finally, Jacob Lazat, 2 of 3 shooting, 0 of 1 from beyond the three-point arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 points, 1 offensive rebound, 4 defensive for 5 total, 4 personal fouls, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, and 1 steal. Played 14 minutes and 49 seconds. Team numbers for the Lions, overall 23 of 51, shooting from the floor, 4 of 12 from beyond the three-point arc, 10 of 18 from the free throw line, scoring 60 points, and a total of 34 rebounds, 25 of those 34 on the defensive board, the other 9 off the offensive glass, 12 personal fouls, 7 assists, turned the ball over 7 times, 1 block shot, and 6 steals for the Bishop Ryan Lions. Individual numbers for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Kanan Fagerlin, 0 of 4 shooting, 0 of 2 from beyond the three-point arc. Did go 75% from the free throw line, shooting 3 of 4. Had 3 points and 1 rebound with 2 personal fouls, 2 assists, turned the ball over 4 times. Played 27 minutes, 13 seconds. Matthew Reap, 3 of 6 shooting overall, 0 of 2 from beyond the three-point arc. No free throw attempts, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of the 3 on the defensive glass, 4 personal fouls, 1 turnover, and played 23 minutes, 55 seconds. Trey Brunel, 5 of 10 shooting, including 2 of 7 from beyond the arc, 12 points overall, and 3 rebounds. 1 offensive, 2 defensive, 1 personal foul, turned the ball over once, and played 22 minutes and 32 seconds. Jonas Mitzel, 2 of 9 shooting, 0 of 2 from beyond the three-point arc, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 of the 4 on the defensive glass, 1 personal foul, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Played for 22 minutes, 56 seconds. Jaden Mitzel, 5 of 9 shooting overall, 1 of 3 from beyond the three-point arc, 4 of 4 perfect from the free throw line, 15 points, 2 offensive, 2 defensive rebound for 4 total, and 2 personal fouls to go along with 1 assist. He turned the ball over 3 times and also got 1 steal. Played 31 minutes, 57 seconds in the game. And Macaulay Young, the 6'9" player for Shiloh Christian, 6 of 12 shooting overall, 0 of 1 from three-point land. That came on the near side wing here in the second half of play. 0 of 3 from the free throw line and 12 points overall with 2 offensive rebounds, and had a monster night on the defensive board. Grabbed 12 for a total of 14 rebounds overall, 3 personal fouls, 1 turned the ball over once, 2 block shots, and played for 27 minutes and 40 seconds. Team numbers for the Skyhawks, 21 of 51 shooting overall. They were 3 of 18 from beyond the three-point arc and 8 of 12 from the free throw line, scoring 53 points, 7 offensive, 23 defensive rebounds for a total of 30 team rebounds, 14 team fouls, 5 assists, turned the ball over 10 times, 2 block shots and 2 steals, and that wraps up your team numbers for the Skyhawks. We'll take one more break, and when we come back, we'll select the player of the game and wrap things up here from the quarterfinal round and get you set for tomorrow's action here on the ND Sports Channel right after this. Since the ND Sports Channel launched in October 2017, we certainly have had our ups and downs, but we continually strive to improve the listening experience with each game on the ND Sports Channel. We have made several equipment and software upgrades, and now the days of buffering and being bounced off the air in the middle of a game are extinct. We have had a 100% broadcast success rate since January 2018, and because of that success, we are now prepared to bring you even more high school sports. All your favorites like basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, but now even more sports like girls volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and girls hockey. If it's North Dakota high school sports, it's on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back. It's time now to select the player of the game, and we'll get you set for tomorrow's action here. And we'll start with the Bishop Ryan Lions. And we're going to go with Ben Bull. He had a great night, scoring 18 points overall. Played 31 minutes, 54 seconds, and shot 50% from the floor and 50% from beyond the three-point arc. 2 of 4 from three-point land, 7 of 14 overall. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 18 points, and had 6 rebounds, 4 of those 6 on the offensive glass, 2 assists, a block shot, and a steal. Ben Bull, your player of the game for the Bishop Ryan Lions. And it was a coin flip between a couple of players for the Skyhawks, but we're going to go with Jaden Mitzel. Shot 5 of 9 overall, 1 of 3 from beyond three-point land, and a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line, scoring 15 points, grabbing 4 rebounds, 2 on each side of the glass. Had 1 assist and 1 steal. Played 31 minutes and 57 seconds. So Ben Bull, your player of the game for the Bishop Ryan Lions, and Jaden Mitzel, your player of the game for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Once again, your final score: Bishop Ryan defeats Shiloh 60-53. that sets us up for tomorrow. We will have the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks against the Wyoming Lidgewood Warbirds. That game will be on 103.9 The Truck as well as the ND Sports Channel. And then for tomorrow in the semifinals, it'll be the St. John Woodchucks taking on the Bishop Ryan Lions at about 6:30. So half of tomorrow's bracket is set. The other half will be determined a little bit later tonight, as our next game will tip off in about 2 hours from now. It'll be the defending state champion Hillsborough Central Valley Burros taking on the Beulah Miners at about 6:30, 6:40. And then in the nightcap at approximately 8:15, it'll be the Stanley Blue Jays and the Carrington Cardinals. And the two winners will advance to the semifinals. The two teams that drop will advance to the consolation semifinals tomorrow at about 2:45. Once again, we'll have Wyoming Lidgewood and Shiloh Christian, 103.9 The Truck and the ND Sports Channel tomorrow. Pregame at about 12:50. Tip-off scheduled for 1 p.m. Once again, your final score: Bishop Ryan defeats Shiloh Christian 60-53. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Time of the broadcast here, 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 30 seconds. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow at about 12:50 here for the pregame show. It's Shiloh Christian and Wyoming Lidgewood tomorrow on 103.9 The Truck and the ND Sports Channel. Have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.